For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ellen Siegel, and it's my honor to be your host for this wonderful evening. And I want to begin by introducing some special guests tonight, and I will ask them to stand up and be recognized. First, I want to ask ETTIE's parents, Moshe and Rivka Barish, to stand up. Next, I want to ask the rabbi's mother to stand up, REBBETZIN. Next, one of ETTIE's brothers, Rabbi Avraham Barish. And one of ETTIE's sister-in-laws, REBBETZIN Rivki Barish. I also want to begin the evening by acknowledging our photographer, Morris Hursley. And way in the back, our videographer, George Rubin. I want to begin by letting you all know how this event came to be. The credit goes to Susan Yanko, who I would like to ask to stand up and have us give her a round of applause. This event would not have happened were it not for Susan. Susan has served as the chair for this event, along with Diane Hahn and Lori Newmark, from whom you will hear more later. At our first meeting, Susan explained that the idea for honoring ETTIE came to her after watching and thinking about how much ETTIE contributes to our Jewish life here in Naples. Not all of ETTIE's contributions are known, as often her events are behind the scenes. Susan began contemplating the many roles that ETTIE fulfills besides REBBETZIN. In Susan's words, ETTIE is a wife and mother, sister and daughter. ETTIE is the director of both our Hebrew school and camp. She arranges for Kiddush every Shabbos. She plans and organizes holiday festivities and special community events. Her energy seems limitless, and her disposition always welcoming. Whenever you look at ETTIE, you see goodness and you feel joyful. Being close to ETTIE elevates how we feel and what we want to do. ETTIE is not only a teacher to our children. From day to day, ETTIE guides us by her own example, upholding high standards of kindness, courage, warmth, compassion, and countless other attributes for us as Jewish women to aspire and exemplify. ETTIE ZAKLOS truly raises the bar for all women of the Jewish community and challenges us to be the best that we can be. Susan wanted ETTIE to know how much all of her efforts are appreciated, and therefore suggested that we plan a special evening to honor her. The fact that so many of us are here tonight suggests that Susan was not alone in her feelings towards ETTIE. We can't begin an evening honoring ETTIE without mentioning food. Tonight's organizers wanted this dessert reception to be as lovely as if ETTIE had planned it herself. So we want everyone to eat. So please feel free to get up and get more coffee, tea, desserts as the program takes place. But we also want you to leave room for cake. So we'll begin the evening by asking ETTIE herself to come up first and just cut the very first piece of this lovely sheet cake that we have. and the cake reads, "An evening to honor REBBETZIN ETTIE ZAKLOS, Eshet Chayil, a woman of valor." Before I call up the very first speaker, I just want to make sure that everybody has a program for the evening. I have extra copies if anybody needs another program. So you'll see that our very first speaker will be Diane Hahn, our treasurer.
I am Diane Hahn, treasurer for this event, here to present ETTIE with your first gift to her, a mitzvah. This evening, you will hear about how ETTIE has influenced individuals as well as the community. Tonight, as you listen to the testimonials given by those whom ETTIE has touched, please think about with what mitzvah or mitzvot you can honor ETTIE. We have placed mitzvah pledge cards at your table inside of your program. You can sign the card if you wish. We will collect your pledges and present them to ETTIE as your gift when the program and all the speakers have finished. Go ahead, give away all your worldly possessions to charity and live in a monastery in the Himalayas. Maybe you'll achieve higher consciousness and eternal bliss. But before you do that, consider the alternative. Keep your home, your marriage, your kids, your career. Keep your life the way it is, but do it higher. Take a first step. That's the idea behind what we call mitzvahs. A mitzvah is a connection between your world and a higher force. Through a mitzvah, you take some part of your mundane little world and make it higher. Because life is meant to be beautiful and the world is meant to be divine, performing a mitzvah helps to achieve these goals. Sounds simple, doesn't it?